Hello everyone, welcome to Game of the Day from day 2 of the Champions Chess Tour FTX Crypto Cup. Today I'm going to show you the game which I love the most, and it's going to be the game of the reigning world champion Magnus Carlsen versus Russian GM Alexander Grishuk. So Magnus starts with 1b3. This move is recently in the trend thanks to Grandmaster Adiban Bhaskaran's chessable course. So maybe Magnus is trying to follow his course now. So e5, bishop b2, knight c6, c4, um, we have knight f6, knight f3, we have e4, knight is centralized on d4, bishop c5 with development and knight f5 now, and d5, knight takes g7, king moves to f8, and now you take on d5. If you take, it's just a takes, and anyways Magnus is 2 pawns up. So bishop d4 now. If something is like a retreat for, if Grishuk retreats, it doesn't look like a problem. It is actually a problem. Not doesn't look like, because bishop takes f6. So Grishuk plays bishop e5 here, bishop d4 here, sorry, and now knight c3 by Magnus. Now the knight can retreat to e7 and e3 from Magnus. We have bishop takes on c3. We have d takes on c3, closing this bishop, but not a bad move. Opens up the queen's eyes, like he's trying to open the d file. King takes g7. We have c4, creating a very nice pawn chain. We have knight g6, and Magnus is very well showing his intentions on attacking Grishuk's king on g7. h6, we have h4 and c5. Uh, Grishuk hopes for getting the en passant on the board, so like trying to break up Magnus's pawn structure, but that's not going to happen obviously. Bishop e2, king g8, queen c2 now. We have rook at 7. I don't understand this move at all, for what this was played, but okay, I am not having Grishuk's mind. So long castles, and this rook is coming into the party, and this bishop is very strong. The king actually moved to g8 because the pin was there. Now this knight can move, but it doesn't have sufficient squares. It will have to move backwards. And over here also on white's castle side, it's not going to work. So this knight is very passive, though being on a good square. It doesn't have many squares. Magnus has taken so much of space and has a lot of activity. Knight takes g4 now. So Grishuk is winning a pawn. He is actually right now 2 pawns up. Actually 1 pawn up, and has 2 knights from Magnus. Okay, h5. So Magnus is quickly just making Grishuk's position very, very passive. This has got back now. Knight e7 and knight f6 again can come anytime. Okay, so queen takes, and now double attacking the here. So f5, and queen retreats to c2, and after knight f2 there is a fork. So here rook at g1 check, king f7, rook df1, and queen h4, defending the knight over here. We have bishop to e5. The position looks equal, but there are a lot of threats now. Like this queen is almost getting trapped. It has retreat squares. It has retreat squares, but still there are many plans for Magnus right now. But Grishuk has to be careful. Queen e4 now. This has made like Grishuk wants to obviously trade off his queens. But the thing is now queen c3, and we look now black's queen is almost doesn't have too much of squares to go back. This is defended. Now this is the only way to retreat back. So Grishuk has to be fast to be like retreating. And knight h3 was the blunder over here, which Grishuk has made because he does not realize that rook g4 is just trapping the queen. You cannot take because black's king is pinned. So it was in this position Grishuk had resigned the game. So overall, Magnus playing an aggressive type of opening with b3. Fian Ketoing his bishop over here. Uh, e5, bishop b2, knight c6, c4. So Magnus has clearly made his intentions to like be being aggressive, and very good tactical play from Magnus Carlsen, the world champion. The turning point of this game was like in this position after 96. The computers also like say that it is a slightly better position for black, but it's still equal. And g4 h6 h4, and here c5 was apparently a bad move, as I think. Uh, and Yeah, g4 c5 is actually an inaccuracy, right? Because what is the best move you even have? Is it something like let me look at, no, yeah, you can play some uh, is there queen d6 actually? Because queen d6 is here looking for something like activity over here, because I don't see a complete point with queen d6. I'm just relying on whatever my stockfish or whatever it says. But there's some point after queen d6, so it is the best move actually in the position. And there are many ideas. Maybe bishop e6, something like this could have been played, but c5 was an inaccuracy, and I think Magnus just picked up the position over here. Rook h7 is a good move, as per whatever my engines say. But okay. Yeah, actually, this was a dubious move. I did not actually understand it. So long castles, yeah. So the turning point was actually like since the start, Magnus had the lead, and to be fair, um, bishop e5. The winning move over here was bishop f3, and something like that. But Magnus played bishop e5, which immediately, like, it was a blunder. We completely equalized the position now, because let's say bishop f3 you play. What if you play something like a dubious, not dubious, but let's say some random move like bishop d7? What is going to happen? What's going to happen is going to be rook f2, because the queens, this is just open. So it's a double attack. So knight h3 has to retreat. But over here then, you're going to have queen h2. And this is going to be a pin to the hanging black queen. And it's just going to be rook g3 and win the knight. So, and plus this f file is where Grishuk had a very bad game since the start. It was looking equal, but Grishuk lost all of his momentum after c5 only. So bishop f3 could have been played, but bishop e5, okay. But queen d5 itself over there, queen d5 itself was a mistake, or rather a blunder. And knight h3 was much bad, very bad. Okay, so in short, this was the best game for me from day two. And uh, I want to like show you what is the engine say accuracy percentage for Magnus and for Grishuk. The engines say that Magnus has 98 percentage of accuracy, while Grishuk had only 36. So it was not a good game for Grishuk. I think he was caught off guard. He must have not like thought that Magnus would play some b3 move. So yeah, so Grishuk is mostly caught off guard over here, and Magnus steals a win uh, on day two. Uh, and I love this game too much, so much. And tomorrow is day three, and after that we will know who are reaching the quarterfinals. And game of the days will be coming, and puzzle of the day is also will be regularly coming. Till that, if you love my content, go hit the subscribe button, go hit the like button, and this is what encourages me in making more videos for you all regularly on a regular basis. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.